Time for a trade and get paid. Forex forecast. It's raining pips out here.
What's going on, guys? This is Joe Giunta with Trend Trading Academy, here to help you trade and get paid. And today I'm back with another Forex forecast for Sunday, April 17th, 2022. And I'm going to show you something super awesome in the charts. Before I do that, if you get value from this video and you like these Forex forecasts videos where I'm showing you the charts, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's help push these videos out to more and more people, because I know that this can help so many people to master their Forex trading. If you want to become a student and see full analysis, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, go ahead and join the team. Become a student today at www.trendtrading.academy. You don't want to miss out anymore. So let's get into it. So we're looking at GBPAUD. We're looking at the 4-hour chart. And we had some kind of, sideways type movement. When you look at the big picture, it's a little bit sideways. We've been in a downtrend for a while. Really, ever since Russia, Ukraine, GBP is taking a big hit. But overall, I told you guys several weeks ago that GBP is actually stronger than Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar did gain some strength, and GBP obviously took a hit with all the fundamentals involved. But overall, GBP is a little bit more sustainable long-term than Aussie dollar is. So let's take a look and see what happened here. I want to show you, when you zoom out here and you look at the bigger picture, I want to show you something here that's super powerful. You see that rectangle? That's actually your golden zone from the downside. So what do I mean by that? If you drop a fib from here to the bottom here, you can see that our golden zone is at between this 50 and this 61.8 here. You got this rectangle, and we have not yet pulled back all the way to that, which that's interesting and that's significant, because when we look at what's really going on and we see a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high, we think uptrend. And so if you look at it like this, we would say that this is an uptrend. And it does look that way, and it could be that that's a reversal point. However, when we look at this, we really got to understand that this area is an area of retest for the market. And so when we want to come back and retest this, essentially, we're looking to get up into this area somewhere between here and here for a retest before we end up coming back down. And now that's not a guarantee. That, just because something is a golden zone doesn't mean it's always going to retest exactly. Sometimes we have shallow retests, maybe that come to the 23, and then continue. But right now we're looking at a retest on this downward movement. And in order for this to continually be, or to truly be a reversal and go to be considered an uptrend considerably, then it would need to break this area right here, because that's the most recent level of structure. So it would only be normal for us to think that in this area here, it would retest before pushing back down. So all of that is pretty simple and easy. And so, but I want to show you something that's even more significant, showing you what's actually happening on the chart here. So watch this. When you look at the chart and you look at the most recent movement, all right, since the previous structure, which would be right here. That's the most, the previous structure before we had our low. And so if we're going to look at that, then we have to understand that there's some significant things that have happened here. And here's one of them. We had a rally base drop right here. Price gathered right here, dropped off, gave us another gather right here, dropped off, gave us another gather right in here with a little fake out down to the downside, and of course gave us another one right here, drop, base, rally, and we see a lot of significant movement in there. Why is that important? Well, watch this. If you look at the overall trend, and we see that, the downtrend that we're looking at, we have this and we have this down here, okay? Down in this area, that's significant. And so what I want to show you is that if you look from here, something significant has happened here that I think is worth mentioning. And so when you look at it here, so those of you who know how to trade probably have seen this, and that's okay. But here's what's cool about it. Watch this. Notice that within this downside, we have structure, 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 all the way down, right? So high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, all the way down. Okay? So watch this. If you look at the big picture here, we go from here to here, high to low, to high, to low, to high, to low, and really we would expect if we do want to retest it, to the golden zone, then what would this look like? This would look like a head and shoulders pattern. All right? So when you look at that, look at this. We have a potential head and shoulders right here. And so where would the neckline be? Well, right here. And so the neckline is broke. Now we can look at that one of two ways, and I want to show you something significant here. Every level of structure has its own significance. Let's say it that way. So if you could essentially think that it's going to come here, the same way we just did this, right? We could come here, and we come back to here. Now let's turn that one yellow just so you can see it a little bit different. And you can see that there's structure here. So in that case, we would still have a little bit of up movement. But it's significant that the week ended right here, because watch this. You also have significance because look at this. You had a push down, the black crows pattern right here, pull back. There's your pullback and rejection, and then start right here. So if you come here and you have this movement, same pattern, and let's go right to where it is. Look at that, right? Same height right here. Now let's turn that one red just so you can see it. You can see that one is actually already fulfilled. So essentially what we're looking at doing here at this point is structure. Simple structure. Take profit 1, take profit 2, and then you could look at this structure here, but I would say take profit 3 if you want to let your trade run. And so right now, we already have significant movement to the upside. This is beautiful because once we broke the neckline, we've already got 80 pips. If the next one is going to be fulfilled at this level, which really is significant because we have a gather right there, a nice base pattern. If that's the case, then we have 234 total, meaning that we have another 150 pips left to go to the upside. And now if we are going to see this go all the way up, then we're looking at a significant amount, 575 pips, which means that we still have a good 490 pips to go to the upside. So essentially what I'm telling you is, look, we don't know. We don't have a guarantee that price is going to move all the way up. But here's what I do know. Whether price goes up or whether price drops, we're okay with it. But if it goes up, here's our target right here. If it comes down, well, we have a couple of things. Number one, it would want to retest the neckline. Number two, it would come to the right shoulder. Number three, it would come back to the head. So either direction, you have take profit, and you could use some minor levels in between. Or if it goes to the downside, you have take profit, and take profit. So right now, we're actually in a really, really good spot right here because as soon as the week opens and gives us a direction, then we already have our target set. So this is super significant. The retest of the golden zone is likely, but we don't know because there is a strong bullish move here. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to let price figure out what it wants to do as the week opens. We're going to look and see because we do have some news coming up this week. And we want to be careful of that. Look here. You do have a little bit of news coming up this week, but nothing super significant, but, you know, definitely some red folders. And so that's what we want to do. We want to let the week open, let direction, you know, be confirmed, because we're always going to get a retest. And then once we have a confirmed direction, now you have your targets. I hope this brought you value, guys. This is an inverted or an inverse head and shoulders that has formed on the GBP 4-hour chart, and it gives us great direction. We are in a great spot because this market ended right there at our structure. We're happy. We're going to take it in either direction, and we're going to make some good money this week in GBPAUD. If you're not a student yet, go ahead and join TrendTrading.Academy, become a student, and we go into full depth analysis, and we give trade setups based on what you're seeing here. We're going to give you trade setups and tell you when to get in, when to get out of the market, and we make money together. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you click that bell, get notified every time I drop content, and I'll see you in the next video.